Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Depressing Universe Simulator 2016. I was doing my GM prep yesterday, and I have to say, no spoilers, shit is fucked. Like, just it's not.
No spoilers, shit is.
It's not going good. There are clocks, and they're counting down, and everything is a mess, and it's kind of great.
I love me some sweet.
And we will just romp in the wreckage. It'll be great.
Yeah, I'm joined as always by the Ruiners, the usual Ruiners.
I haven't ruined anything. I have.
You ruined. I can point to each and every one of you and point out something significant in the game you have ruined.
Look, what did I ever ruin? Okay?
Would you like me to? Because I could. Are you ready?
Yes.
So
I can do it for Dave's character. Hold
No,
on.
go, and
all right, I'm gonna save you for
My
last,
friend
Elf.
with radiation.
I was gonna say
and then
so.
turning him into a robot.
Yes. So here we go. We'll start. I'll go around. We'll go crockwise.
crockwise.
So Brace ruined the well.
I did ruin the well.
Ferris ruined Nipperkin. Tynant ruined the government of Templetown.
Yep. Yeah, I did that.
And I'm going straight for player here because Elf, you've ruined just about everything else in the game personally. So good work, team. Good work. Ruiners is what I'm saying. You're a bunch of
Aaron
filthy,
hasn't ruined anything. What are you talking
filthy
about?
ruiners. No, Heron only makes things better.
It's no coincidence that there are 4, horsemen of the apocalypse, and there are 4 of us. Just saying.
Yeah, if you go back and you look at the Bible, the traditional 4 horsemen are creepy weirdo, robot, anarchy, and explosions.
Explosion. Yeah.
The 4 horsemen of the explosion. So, it's nice though. It's nice not to be responsible for all the terrible things in the world. It's good that you can do that for me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I had a longer than usual prep session. Normally it's like a 30 to 40 minutes, but we went a whole hour yesterday because I stopped to kind of like wander through that a little bit and talk to people about this is kind of how Apocalypse World goes, right? It's got arcs, and it's not the kind of game to play if you want to like fix things. Like things often start off at their most stable, and what you have at the end is not a beautiful field of flowers. It's like a single flower bud in a field of shit. So, there's hope, but not if you keep driving cars into it.
All the other flowers were weeds. This flower is perfect.
I feel like I'm getting called out here.
No, you're playing Apocalypse World correctly.
I keep
It's
trying.
really, really weird. It's like Savvy Head is a trick because you get projects, but like if you actually finish them, like is that ever going to happen? Does that happen in games? I don't think I've finished one yet, ever.
Well, I mean, that's the thing is like you start them and then hope to finish them, but sometimes circumstances such as your project's dying occur where you don't have the opportunity to...
Yeah, like people died. They stopped giving me weird things in my mail. Someone else died. I don't remember what happened to Wall. Like, I think I had to do something for him. He's probably dead. Was it Lamprey? I don't know.
Yeah, you're supposed to fix his water heater. The problem is you're just kind of a flaky repairman.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not my fault. People
Yeah,
need to
at
get
no
me-
point has Dave been like, okay, I'm going to work on my projects. It's like, I'm going to follow other people around and get my eggs broken.
Get my egg.
Hey Ferris, can you come over and fix my TV? 2 days later, the man is dead.
Maybe you're just cursed.
Oh.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, right? You don't want everything. It's like the angel. You don't want things to be going well because then nobody needs you to fix anything. But look, you have a project in front of you. You have to make the drugs better. And I'm sure that'll go great, and no one will die horribly as a result.
It'll be fine.
I've got some nice plans. I have some fun with that.
I don't have any.
Got some nice plans, he says, rubbing his hands together.
I do hope to talk to Scab, but that's the thing that I'm gonna do at some point.
Yeah,
No,
that'll
he's
definitely.
dead. Sorry.
She?
She.
Sorry, my mistake.
So yeah, things are going great. This is what episode? This is 7.
7, yeah.
Last time was 7.
Was it? No, last time
Last time was
was
6. This is
You
7.
said it was 7 last time.
Yeah, I thought so, but I had to go back and fix it. But yeah, this is so we're as I was saying this in the prep thing, the general arc tends to follow the advancements of the players. If you're looking to figure out how like far along you are in Apocalypse World, you can look at how many advances the players' characters have, and like when they open the like special second tier advancements and all that stuff, and that's when you can kind of, that sort of signals the beginning of the end, and it usually starts to happen around sort of 7 or 8, depending on the pacing of your game. It is really interesting, and I don't know if y'all have noticed this. I know Andrew, you've played tons of Apocalypse World before, but like if you've noticed that control, that like the more advances you get, kind of the higher things ramp up. And
Yeah, that's why I have such a severe case of Johnstone syndrome and just like try to get XP all the time.
Right.
I roll my highlighted stats.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, games tend to run 10 to 12 sessions, depending on the length of the session, and then how aggressively your players pursue their advances. Because the weirder, the more advanced the characters are, the weirder shit gets. Invariably, it's just how it goes.
No.
So.
Don't worry, team. I'm level 1. It's fine.
So should we not forget to do the thing that we sometimes forget
Oh,
to
right.
Did we
Hey.
do Hex last time?
Yeah, we
do?
did.
We did. We actually.
Oh, we
remembered.
totally did. No, wait. Did we?
We did.
Yeah, we
We
did.
totally did. I know now.
We did Hex, it just wasn't very like surprising. It was the most obvious choices for
Yeah, I feel like we did Hex. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was just like 2 binary flip-flop ones.
Yeah.
Yes, the binary flip flop. So
My favorite dance move.
It's my only dance move.
Yep. So let's work that stuff out.
Cool.
So, to be fair to us, there's a bit in the book where Vincent is just like, whenever you remember Hex, just do it, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, he pretty much says explicitly that you'll probably forget to do it, and that's okay. So,
Well, we remembered this time.
yeah.
We did.
Once.
Okay,
All right.
so my Tynant, you get to highlight me.
That means you have Hex +2 with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. You should highlight your weird.
Okay.
Perfect.
So brace is weird. All right.
That's not common at all.
I'm gonna go with sharp for you. Sharp and weird.
Cool. Sharp and weird. Got it.
Warp.
You pointy weird thing.
Okay. Ferris.
Tynant or brace, brace. Highlight for me, please.
I want you to be hard.
Okay. It's gonna go really badly for me.
Just shows you
Ferris. So Ferris, you get hard highlighted.
Come on, don't be like this. I know you can do it.
I'm gonna go with hot. Going with hot today.
-1 stats. All right, here we go.
Yeah!
Come on,
Yeah.
die.
Rip.
Do or die, Ferris.
Do and die. Yeah, I'm into it. Let's get you some experience points, and let's get some failures on the board. All right, Tynan.
Brace.
I just get to control everything. Okay.
Go figure.
I think that Tynant, I'll be nice. They should be cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go with hot for Tynant. You can still roll hot, right?
I think so, yeah.
Your royal advancedness.
Yeah, I don't roll weird.
Okay.
for anything.
I think I don't remember marking experience for failures, but I'm still really good because of all the weirdness. But you're supposed to mark experience when you fail.
You roll experience. You mark experience whenever you roll.
Whenever you roll a highlighted stat.
What about for, like?
There's no extra for failure. You're
Okay.
you're thinking of Monster Hearts.
Okay.
or other games.
I just thought it was mentioned just a second ago, but I must have been mishearing it.
No, yeah, that's
It's
there
just that
there are
you
Powered by
can
the Apocalypse
play
games that
rules
do that. But
today.
So, unsurprisingly, Bryce, you have to choose my highlight.
Whoa!
Oh.
I gotta choose for everyone today. Okay, I'm gonna be let's see. I want the new Skinner to be sharp.
Sharp. All right.
Yeah.
Just saying, hot is my stat.
I know.
I live for hot.
I know.
Yeah, well, I've got +3 weird, and I've got 2 -1 ones. So.
You also have about 17 more advances than this current characters. I gotta catch up, damn it.
yeah, I'll highlight your hot.
Sweet deal.
Wow.
I wasn't going to until you pointed out that yes, you're well behind on advances, and it might be nice to see you expand quickly.
Making your little whining noises
Make
down there.
make that noise louder, Dave. Come on. All right.
We're doing guest mask voice. Yes. Okay, let's go.
All right. So, 2 of you have pre-game moves to make.
Yes, fortunes.
I
Mhm.
believe you mean 3 of us. 'Cause I
Oh.
picked-
Oh,
All right.
Which one
So
did you pick up?
who has what to roll? Yeah, Dave. What do you have?
I picked up Bone Feel,
Oh,
which is the one where
I like that Andrew caught that.
Oh, that's funny.
I tried. I was trying really hard. I was trying super hard not to snicker at the name of that move, and then there we are. I couldn't do it.
We were talking before the show about how Adam is like older and therefore more mature and stuff.
I don't think we ever said that. All right. Well, let's start there.
no, I don't want to know.
What?
I don't want to run it anymore.
No, not you have to
Have
now.
the stat mark. They
Oh,
don't have- they don't
yes!
have-
Oh, good. All right, fine. The Cult of Ghosts, despite the Cult of Ghosts being swollen with new members,
They want
Damn
judgment.
it, Adam.
that one was not on purpose.
They want judgment.
Okay, let me get my red pen here.
Oh my god, the puns.
When I use the red pen, things.
We
have
need to get
gone-
Adam. You know how they have like swear jars for people? We need to get Adam a pun jar.
Oh boy.
I was waiting for this moment. I kind of wanted to fail.
All right. So when you fail, you don't have. You have to pay for your own lifestyle. So we'll get to that when we do lifestyle. They don't provide for you. And then what else happens for fortunes? when you fail?
Judgment. Want judgment. They want judgment. I am being judged.
Right. So it's you don't have augury. You don't have. Okay.
Yeah.
right.
She won't get any of the surplus things.
I don't
and-
have augury, growth, or violence.
Right.
But we
Uh,
had growth last time. Growth happened. I feel like that was,
Well, no, the violence is always true. That's a tag. That's just a tag.
It says
Oh, it's a-
surplus.
It's a surplus.
Oh, really? Amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so they're all
When they have
sedate
lots,
and
they-
fucked up. Okay, no augury, no growth or violence.
I made a hocus once who had violence and celebration or party or whatever as their 2 surpluses. So anytime they went surplus, there was a violence party.
All right.
That sounds great.
It was
Very
fun.
cool.
Yeah.
So the ghosts are judging you for your failure at the temple.
I mean, I definitely didn't keep them alive.
You lost the temple was the thing.
I did,
You still
But I
have
kept the source.
you still have the source. You have the well, but you lost the temple. Okay.
And that's what they wanted. They wanted the temple.
Okay.
They wanted the dead
so-
bodies in the well.
Could very well have been the case. Okay. Well, let's do your followers, Tynan.
I just want to point out I've gotten 7-9 on this every week.
Every time. Yep. That's
Like
true.
literally every time. It's time I rolled a 10 plus.
No,
Nope.
it's not. Nope.
Fuck my life.
Not
Okay.
today. All right. So, you have surplus and judgment.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are your surpluses again?
I don't think I have any fancy surpluses.
Okay.
Oh no, I have surplus stupor. So everyone gets all like religiously stupered.
Okay. Stuporous and judgment. Okay, cool. Right. So in the post battle situation, everybody's like blissed out on religion and are in judgment of you for something, everything, actually, all the time.
Yeah, that's been the common thread.
Yeah, you're not. They're questioning your leadership, but have forever. So continue.
Constant with these
Continue
people.
onward. All right. So go ahead, Savvy Head. Roll your new move.
Yeah, the new move that I'm not going to refer to by name
The
anymore.
move is bone feel, Adam.
Yes,
Bone feel.
I'm
yeah.
aware.
Bone feel.
I'm
Bone
giving
feel.
myself some space from its name.
Uh,
Oh, good, fantastic.
What does that mean?
That means Adam has the bone feel.
And can spend it to have you be there already, but somehow pinned, caught, or trapped. Okay, good.
Wait, what? What happened?
So basically, anytime that I want, I can dump Ferris into a scene with no clear explanation why, and he will be pinned, caught, or trapped.
Oh, okay.
All right, so spend one.
What would have happened if you had succeeded?
I get to choose when I go to places. I'll just be like, hey, there's a situation happening up at the temple. No, I'm there. Yay.
And the other good thing about bone feel is that it lets you have whatever you might need for that
Yeah.
situation that you show up in.
Yeah.
Okay. So he doesn't get to choose and he's not in a position of control.
Yeah.
Pinned, caught, or trapped. I can just be like, cool, yes, you're in the torture chamber already. So, how did that happen? It doesn't matter.
I don't know what
Cool.
stupid move I hate it. Everything about it. It's got a stupid name. It doesn't work. I don't get XP. This game's garbage.
Damn. I thought I got salty over games.
Dave getting right into the salt early. I love it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's my New Year's resolution.
To be
Be
saltier.
more angry about everything.
Oh, that sounds great.
Things that you like.
Okay, let's see. All right, let's talk about everybody's lifestyle.
Barters.
Yep.
I'm spending one for mine. I've already done the math.
I can spend one for mine.
Okay.
So I don't have any, but I do have a mandatory gift coming my way, which I was hoping would be barter at the end of last session, but it wasn't. So I'm guessing I can't use that preemptively as a thing that's already happened.
I mean, you have no barter, so
No, I have no barter,
So you pay zero.
So I have no barter. But I have lots of NPCs who might help me out.
So in the process, to the other players, who's gonna pay one barter to keep Heron alive?
Is
Anyone?
Heron gonna come to the temple?
I mean, no.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I
really
mean,
sound like
maybe the temple will come to the town, or
it. You're
the
gonna bring the mountain to Muhammad.
yeah.
Okay. Well, it sounds like Ferris. You're gonna pay a barter to keep Heron alive?
I don't even have my own
All right.
barter to keep me alive.
So no on that one. All right. So
You guys are starving.
if none of them can or will, we choose, and we go straight to yes. You're desperately hungry and dying of thirst. I don't think that makes sense. Choose a suitable NPC and say that's okay. So and so's got you covered. Now there's a debt.
French.
Now there's a debt between you and that person. Yeah, and I think you have a debt to Trench. You're being
Trench will pay.
you're being kept by Trench, but it also means that you're taxing Trench's resources, right? Which is okay. It's just that like paying
am
barter
one-
to feed you means less barter for being effective at other things.
I am one person in a large number of other people.
I mean, nobody's rich, but that's okay. So Trench is paying for Huron, and that I think that makes sense based on the fiction we've established before.
Indeed.
Okay. And then Ferris.
Anyone want to pay? Excuse me. Does anyone want to pay for me?
I can't. I paid
Okay.
last time.
It doesn't really make sense for Tynan or Brace to be able to pay for you at the moment.
No, I'm under like house arrest with these weird guards.
Yes, you
So-
are.
They're your friends. They're not guards. They're protecting you. They just want to make sure
Oh,
you're
yeah.
okay.
Okay. They're gonna pay for me.
Is that's your suggestion? Is that okay? So I guess then does that mean you spend most of your time doing their job, like working and modifying the drugs? Is that
Yeah, I
what
need to make
that's
some
about?
drugs.
Yeah.
Drugs.
drugs.
Okay. All right.
Drugs.
Okay. So Ferris spends time with the drugs. Okay. So I guess then some like let's talk about the immediacy of the temple situation. So because I feel like this seems like time is passing, right? Like you all kind of have stuff that you're doing, but I want to check on the temple situation. So where did we leave off? Where are the two of you at in terms of that
Tynan
situation?
was going to try and heal Brace with the water that's not in the well.
Mm-hmm. I was dragging
Okay,
Brace off.
so
to
let's
repair her.
start there, and then maybe there'll be some time. So where are we? What do we see? Is it the two of you alone in the sanctum? Like, is there cleanup time first, or are there bodies like laying about? Also remember that at the end of the last session, you lost track of something you were attending to, Tynan, and we decided that it was Deerfield.
Yep.
Okay.
And so I would have taken Brace to the like spot where the well is.
Yep.
Because I was gonna,
Our conversation wasn't super long. I'm assuming that there's still like cleanup happening.
oh yeah, there would be like bodies around and shit. Whatever. All the like fighting aftermath is still
It still
about-
smells like, cordite and gunpowder, and blood and yeah.
Yeah.
the
It's
after
this
effects
suitably
of the battle.
grim backdrop to this.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm gonna try to like douse Brace in the water because she's sick. Clearly.
Okay.
But it's not there.
I mean, there is water in the well.
Okay.
It's low, like you have to dip the bucket low to get at it, but yeah, there's water in the well.
Yeah, and so I like pull some of the water out and go through the usual like healing ritual with just myself to do it, unfortunately. And it's kind of in the midst of all this madness.
Horror and death.
But yeah, Tynan is going to try to heal Brace because they think that Brace is sick.
Okay. Now you have don't roll it yet, but you have a move for this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have a custom move that supersedes this one.
Great.
When you drink the water from the dead well and your Brace, nothing happens.
Uh-huh.
So Brace, the water, is drug up from the well. It's cool and clear. It's not like it's obviously like teeming with psychic parasites or anything.
Mhm.
And the ritual, Tynan, describe what the ritual looks like from the outside, like magic well stuff aside.
Yeah, so there's like kneeling on this like spot that we have, which has like a drain under it. And there's lots of like invoking the spirits of the dead and having this like big bucket of the well water like poured over you. And just kind of like continually getting doused in this water while there's like chanting and stuff going on. And it's just Tynan chanting and doing all the stuff. So it's like them pacing about and like pulling water out of the well while chanting and then dumping it on you.
And I would assume that Brace is Because before, like, she read from you that you just want to be allowed to, like, take care of her
Mm-hmm.
because you think that she needs, like, help or whatever. So I think that she would be like, okay, like, I'm just like, all right, like, we're doing this. Like, she's seen the stuff with the well happen, and I don't think that she would be like, no, this is gonna kill me. Like, she would just be like, all right. And then when nothing happens, I think she would just be like sitting there, like,
Well, so nothing happens. Tynant sees nothing happen.
oh, okay.
Brace, you get dragged out to the well, and there's like bodies everywhere, but it's not quite as desolate here for you. There's the kind of semi-corporeal forms of the recently dead standing around the well, watching you, right? And then as you're taken over to the well, you know, their heads turn in unison to follow you, and they all watch with a sense of, well, I mean, it's hard to tell. It's hard to pick up their tenor. You're a little focused on the ritual, but
Mhm.
your cult of ghosts, your followers, they're watching this happen, and that you know that they have opinions and feelings about it, but you're a little bit in the midst of things.
Okay. Can I like attempt to read them at all, or?
Yeah, you can read the situation if you want.
Yeah, I would love to do that. That would be, do I have anything that supersedes that? No, it's a person. If I read a person,
Yeah.
not a situation. Okay. Then it would be sharp. Blow. Yes. Good job, me.
Primo. All right.
So I can ask anyway.
You can ask me a question if you want to.
I just like, I want to know what they're not really my enemy. Because
You don't get to make that call.
I mean, but in Brace's mind,
You're reading the situation, so you can ask the question, and I will answer it. Whether I'll answer it honestly, whether you think you're going to get the answer you're looking for or not, right?
I mean, I guess I just want to know like what it is that what their outlook on this is. What I don't think Brace sees them as their enemy, but I want to know what their position is here. Like, what do they like want from this?
What's the actual question you're asking?
What's my, I guess, like, let me pull it up again. I want to know what's my, I guess I don't like the phrasing that it's enemy, but
I
what's
mean,
my,
you can ask any of the questions on the list. You could ask a question that's not on the list, but I'm only going to answer the ones on the list, so I'll just pick one and answer it, and you'll have to interpret it for yourself. But
How do I win?
how do I win this?
So yeah, I mean that's the interesting thing here is that the mandate is on the player to ask, and if you ask a question, I'm just going to look at the list and be like, that sounds kind of like this one, or I'm going to answer this one for you, but not necessarily.
Okay, the question that I want is, what are the ghosts' like true like outlook on this situation?
Okay.
Whatever you interpret that to be on the list, I guess.
All right. So you're like down on your knees, and you have the water like poured over you, and you're dripping. Your hair is kind of like down in your face, and we see this very low shot, right? We can see the ground, we can see you, and it's quite like tight. And we see a pair of boots step into frame. Now, Tynan, you don't see any of this. You just see Brace, and we can hear you, but your low pass filter's turned all the way up, so you're like, you sound like you're in another room.
Fucking far away.
Yeah. And then crouching next to you, Brace, is Deerfield, and Deerfield looks, gaunt and gray, and I mean human, like corporeal and physical and tangible. He's wearing a kind of ratty flannel shirt. He's got a bandolier, and a couple of guns, one on each hip. And he crouches down, and kind of turns his head to look at you, and he's like, "What are you doing?"
And I guess I look back at him and I say, I'm giving Tynant what he thinks he wants, what they think they want.
Is that so? And why would you do that?
Because I would rather stay with the living for now. I have tasks set before me.
And you think this is going to accomplish those tasks?
I think that this pushes the date of my death forward.
I think he smirks a little bit and he says, I've been dead a while. Hasn't hurt me none. And he kind of looks around and he's like, you lost the well, which is a shame. We're going to have to change things up. But this, and kind of like gestures to like the water around and to Tynan, chanting or talking as if through like layers of water, as if you're hearing them through a pool. This is just bad comedy. This doesn't mean anything anymore. Get up. And he stands up.
And I like look over at Tynan, like they're like doing their chanting and the hand motions and the water throwing, and I look at Deerfield and I'm just like, all right. And I, ignoring like any like you have to like ritual stuff, I'll stand, yeah.
Okay.
And
so partway through the healing, and maybe this is why you think it doesn't work, Tynan, but partway through, Bryce just stands up.
I'm not sick, Tynan.
Sorry, I talked over you. What did you say?
I said I am not sick, Tynan.
And I like look at the well meaningfully. Well, if not you, then where is the problem?
There was a time when I would have asked you what was wrong here. The temple is your place, Tynan.
And so Deerfield behind you, Brace, says, what's wrong? Damn fool can't see? Look around. They just killed all your followers. Stand up for yourself. And Deerfield like pushes you, like puts his hand on the middle of your back, right, and gives you a little shove forward. And I don't know, you can stand still, or you can kind of take a stumbling step forward. But Tynan, you don't see Deerfield obviously for any of this.
Okay, so Deerfield is pushing me towards
Tynan. Yeah, like come on, you're making nice with the enemy. They just killed everybody. Do something.
God damn. Yeah, so I guess Brace would like, yeah, you would see her stumble forward a little bit like towards you, but I don't think that she's gonna just like go aggro at you like immediately. Like she looks behind her, like at Deerfield to her, and
so if Brace is stumbling forward, Tynan is gonna go to give you a hug.
What?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to reassure you.
Then I would try and plant puppet strings in your head.
So
Great.
despite the fact that Deerfield was behind you a second ago, when you stumble forward into Tynan, he's standing on the other side looking at you.
Okay. And I like take the hand that has the glove and I like bring it to the back of Tynan's neck, and I'm looking at
Up here?
Deerfield like, okay, like
Yeah, and Tynan is just like holding, like with their hand on the back of your head, like holding you close and just like being like, it's gonna be okay.
This is one of those hugs that starts off nice and then you can't breathe. And then
Yeah.
you're like, ow, my ribs. Oh God. All right, so you wanna try to put
I
in.
want to try and can have some kind of
Okay.
when you have time and physical intimacy, but that's the glove.
I mean, even without the glove,
Even without the
yeah.
glove. Yeah.
for sure.
All right. Oh, come on, weirdness. Yeah, I'm so weird.
So Tynan, you have obviously the opportunity to interfere, but it may not.
It would be meaningless.
Yeah, it wouldn't help you, unfortunately.
No, so
Um,
instead what I'm gunning for is a chance to manipulate Brace after this.
Okay, sure.
Okay, well, so I rolled 10 plus, so I hold 3, and I can take harm or plant commands.
So you
that-
plant the command, and then the spending happens on the person who has the strings, right? They get to unravel them. So
Wait, you can
or no,
choose-
this is the other one. Yeah, you use them as punitive.
She can choose to
That's
hurt
right.
me.
You choose to hurt them. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not there's the other one that I'm thinking of. But yeah, okay. So what's the command?
I guess that I want Tynant to I want Tynant to step down in favor of me. Like tell everybody like this is my shit now.
Right. We killed all of your people, but you're in charge.
Yeah.
Severed the bad element, but you're okay.
I mean, that's what I feel like that's what Deerfield wants me to do is take control. Like I lost the well and now I'm got to do something about it. So that's what Brace would do. She'd be like, no, this is my shit now.
Cool. So that's the
command.
That's it.
Yeah.
And there's
And
three.
is, yeah.
Yeah, let me just note this. Brace strings.
Yeah, put me in charge of the temple.
Cool. Great.
I mean, so if you fulfill my command that counts for all of the remaining holds,
Mhm.
can I also like, as like this is really important and I can hurt you, like I want to inflict one harm also
Just right now.
right now.
I mean, it won't make any sense. There's no context for Tynant, but if you're like, put me
I
in
feel
charge.
like he's not going to just do that, right?
Well, they won't. Yeah, no, they won't. But that's why you have to be like, okay,
Hey,
now you're gonna
It has
now
to
you're
be
gonna
as I'm not doing it for it to.
yeah, you have to be like, okay,
Okay.
now put me in charge. And when they're like, what? That's crazy. You can be like, is it? And then they start bleeding out of their nose.
Okay, yeah. I was
Right.
just anticipating. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll get there. But
surprise.
but you wanna make a move?
Maybe I would just say yes.
Maybe, yeah.
And so it could be actually like I think it's actually more appropriate for my hypnotic move to trigger. So I'm gonna roll that.
What is hypnotic?
So when you have time in solitude with someone, they become fixated on you. Roll plus hot. On a 10 plus, hold
The
3.
healthiest relationship.
What? What is going on right now? I'm
So
fixated on you.
yeah. And so you can spend your hold 1 for 1 by giving me something I want, acting as my eyes and ears, fighting to protect me, or doing something I tell you to.
What is happening?
Y'all are
And
fucked
if
up.
you don't, then I can spend the hold to make you distract yourself with the thought of me, make you act under fire. I can also use it to inspire you and give you a +1 right now.
Y'all are a mess. I love how it's exactly the same move, but in reverse, right?
Okay, yeah.
Like
yeah.
one of you. So here's the thing. Brace is like, I've poisoned you, and I will give you the antidote if you do what I say. And then Tynant is like, yeah, but you love me, so.
Oh,
But that's
God.
not like neither of those things cancel each other out. Like they're
No,
both
no,
still
definitely.
true. Tynant still has the psychic gun pointed to their head, but now Brace, you're fixated on Tynant, and will
It's just like Tynant is hugging you, and it's like this really like warm, comforting feeling.
And I guess like I catch Deerfield's eyes like behind you, and that's not warm or comforting at all.
Yeah, exactly. It's like this totally opposite thing that you could have, but also that is kind of, yeah, there's like a tension there, which is the fact that you're already betraying them. Like even as this moment is happening, you're betraying them. So that's a thing.
Oh God damn, what is this mess?
And Tynan, like while that's happening, just says like, I'm sure with time we can fix things here and with you. You have a place here still, despite everything. And I like have my hands on your shoulder now and like patting you.
And I'm looking over at Deerfield and like,
yeah, Deerfield is looking at you, obviously waiting for you to like to take control.
and I'm looking at Tynant and like, Brace is more Brace and less like Brainer Brace and less Hocus Brace in this moment. Like she's very like,
Yep.
And like she steps back from like Tynant's hands on her arms, and she says aloud, like, you wanted me to long ago to worship and respect the laws of this place and the power of the well. Now I have. But you must give something to me. I have a connection to this place. I have a connection to the well, and I have a connection to the ghosts.
Well, that's what I had always hoped for you. That you would open yourself to that kind of thing, to being part of this place.
They are a part of me.
Sorry.
No, that was me. That was me going over you.
So yeah, what does Bryce say?
They are a part of me, Tynant.
Oh. Yes, when they speak to us, it can feel like that.
And I look back at Deerfield again, and I'm like, I don't think you understand.
I mean, it must be a very personal thing. It is not my place to understand your connection. But I believe you. I believe that it's real.
And I look at you, and I'm like trying to like. I feel like I look back at Deerfield, and I'm like, he doesn't get it.
Deerfield says, make them understand.
I want to like. Can I like? I want to like be like, because before when I spoke with October's voice, did that like not like tell like that wasn't proof enough that like it's more than just like I think this well is magic and that's it. Like,
I mean,
what Deerfield wants in this situation is for you to straight up just demand, just like, you're the queen, act like it, right? Tell this no good, half-baked nobody that the fucking regime has changed and that they're lucky that they get to stick around and not get crucified, and that you're in charge. Like, Deerfield is waiting for you to step up.
but to Tynant, I'm one person.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, and like Tynant recognizes that you like have this, you know, crazy connection with the ghosts and stuff. Like you speaking in October's voice was definitely like part of that.
But you don't see it as like me having power over.
I'm not like you're the chosen one.
Okay.
You have all my stuff.
That's what Deerfield and the ghosts want. They want you to be to make Tynant acknowledge you as the chosen one here.
So how does the like hypnotic thing work? Can I still like, even if I am like enamored of you, can I just be like, no, you don't understand.
Yeah, yes.
You have some brain.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, because the thing is, like,
act.
you're fixated and you can act to protect and serve, but that may not be in Tynant's best interest 100% of the time, right? You might be like,
Yeah.
look, I'm doing this for everyone, right?
All right. So like I say, Tynant, your place in this is not as it once was. And I just like look at you and like it's like there's just like a drill at the center of your mind and like, yeah, nosebleed and yeah, pain.
Okay, so I take your arm.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Adam, do you want me to roll the harm?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, please do.
I will roll 2d6 plus 1. I get a 9.
Okay. All right. So, I think in this case, let me just grab the move here. I mean, it's obviously very distracting, and sudden, because, you know, I think you lose your footing. I think you stumble, like you fall to your knees.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm like
Your knees give out, and you fall, and you like hit your knees hard on the floor, and then your hands hit the
like
damp,
my hand goes to
the
ground.
blood damp stone, right? Because there's like pools of blood everywhere that have like kind of been washed up, but not really. Yeah. So you just fall.
And I've got like blood coming out of my nose.
Yeah,
So, like,
and the scene is obviously like from the outside one of like people notice, I think is the thing.
Yeah.
Both the cult of ghosts and some of your gang, like people see you like fall to your knees in front of Braze. And it hurts real bad.
Yeah, like maybe bad. I like puke a little onto the floor or something.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like some blood from my nose.
But an unexpected pain,
yeah. Yeah, and I look up at you, now from a lower perspective. Why? Why do this?
And then I look at Tynan and I'm like, you of all people should understand. I am theirs as much as they are mine. And then I turn to the group of people that are like now looking at us and I say, you may think you have won here, but all you've done is given me more power. The ghosts do not answer to this man. They answer to me, and so will you.
It sounds like you're speaking truth to a mob here.
Yeah, I am speaking truth to a mob here. So
I like how like Tynan won the like physical battle, and now there's like an ideological one going on. The interactions between the puppet strings and the fixation is so good.
That's
so
the thing.
good.
Let's see how this goes. Oh!
I was like, I can distract you with the thought of me, but I don't need to.
You definitely don't need to.
So what is it? What happens when I fail on a miss? The mob turns on you.
So I mean, this is the question.
Shit.
This is the question. There's an opportunity here for Tynan to help to work off some of this pain debt, right? Because Tynan, if you're like, no, like what Bray says is true, right? If you step in,
That's fulfilling the command.
that'll fulfill the command.
Yeah, and I'll dump this 2 hold that's left.
Yeah, you won't have to feel that.
And
hurt
what happens on a 7 to 9 with frenzy?
Hold 1, so I can just like, it's successful basically. I'm not.
It's not as ridiculously successful, but it's still pretty. Like you said,
I'm not being turned on.
And the stuff that move lets you do is like
bring people forward, bring forward all their precious things, unite and fight for you as a gang, fall into an orgy, go quietly back to their lives.
Unite and fight for you as a gang is just a straight up jack move, because you would steal a bunch of people from Tynan's gang. Tynan's gang would become small, and you would get a small gang.
It's not permanent.
Yeah,
though, right?
temporarily. Yeah.
Temporarily.
So if you wanted to be like, and go out and tell everybody this is how it's going to be, there'd be a fight between the people you just gathered up and the other half of Tynan's gang.
Mm-hmm.
And then whoever's left, we'd have
more violence as the result of this.
There would be more violence, yeah.
Well, yeah. In that case, I don't think Tynan wants to help, because they would perceive.
You'd see that coming, right? That you've just earned peace.
Yeah, and so I like spit some whatever out of my mouth onto the floor, and I look up at you as you're saying this, and I just say, like, there's been enough.
Well, hold on. They turn on you, right? So you start to say this, or you spit blood, you look up, and then someone shoots Brace.
Oh God, of course.
So yeah, someone nearby, let's say one of your like more loyal gang members, let's say it's Barber. Barber just pulls out the hand cannon and just blam, shoots you in the back, Brace.
Awesome.
And yeah, like I like catch her as she's falling.
Yeah, she falls into your arms after getting shot real hard in the back.
So I have 1 armor. So would this be harm move?
Let me check how much damage a big ass gun does.
And I'm being shot in the back, so I'm assuming there's no way for me to like.
No,
if it's like a Magnum or something, it would be 3 harm. If it's a regular pistol,
yeah, no, it's a big ass hand cannon Magnum type gun.
Of
so
course.
Yeah, so it echoes like a bolt of thunder, like ripping through the temple. Echoes off the walls. If the birds weren't already all dead, they'd be startled. And then suddenly just like white hot searing pain in your back. And
right, I gotta delete the birds from my list of things.
Down you go. So make the harm move. You take 3 harm minus the 1 for your armor.
Okay, so 2d6 plus
It has
2.
to. The bullet has to pass through several ghosts before it hits you, so it slows down a little.
I failed the harm move.
Okay, that's what
Thank
you
the
want.
Lord.
So you stagger forward. What harm are you at now?
For taking 2 harm,
Yeah, you take another 2 on top of whatever you're
I'm
at.
at 9.
Okay, all right. So you take a half step forward, staggered by the shot, which doesn't hit you. Like if you were anybody else, if the ghosts weren't protecting you, your organs would be all over Tynan's like front. But Tynan rises to catch you as you fall. You stagger forward, but you don't drop to your knees. You don't fall. Like you're badly hurt, but
And he didn't obey me.
yeah, they did not. It's true.
Yeah, you're talking about the guy that shot you, or are you talking about me?
I'm talking about you.
Okay, am I gonna take more harm here?
Probably, yes, because I'm gonna go behind. I'm gonna put myself,
No.
you between me and the mob, and I'm gonna like basically like grip some more and be like, no.
Something to keep in mind now that Tynan is aware that you can harm them with your mind, you can go aggro, right? You can be like, do something or I'm going to hurt you again because I can.
Okay, yeah, I want to be like, don't let them kill me.
Well, let's. Yeah, I mean, so the group that there was this shot, and then other people are drawing weapons, and they're coming forward to take Brace away, right? Like that speech just means you don't understand the real change in power here.
Yeah.
But let's cut away from the scene for now. In that, like you fall forward, Tynan has stood up and caught you. Barber is there with the gun. Other people are like, we haven't finished the job, and they're gonna start coming forward. The ghosts are lingering. The room's a lot more full than it looks, and then the two of you are kind of in the center of this storm that's about to get unleashed. Let's grab a break there.
Oh god.
And then we'll come back and see what's going on in Templetown. So good work, team. Stick around. We got more Apocalypse World coming at you when we get back. See you soon.